Hello everyone, this is Ron Broussard with another First Call. In this first call we're going to talk about, do you have the right map? And I want to start this first call off with the silly story that best describes the subject of this first call. There was this man, he was from LA, and he was invited to fly to Chicago to meet an important business contact. The man in Chicago mails him a street map, and he would be renting a car at the airport and traveling downtown to make the call. Now, I know you're thinking, Ron, what are you talking about paper maps? We have cell phones and GPS. But now, for the sake of this story and first call, he's using a map, a paper map, and payphones, okay? I know some people that's going to be watching this first call are going to say, what is a payphone? Okay, back to the story. So, unfortunately, the map company made a mistake, and some of the maps of the city of Detroit were mistaken for and labeled for the city of Chicago. And one of those maps was the map that the man in LA received. So the businessman, he picked up this rental car, and he proceeded to travel toward the city with this map on his seat beside him. And as he neared towards the heart of downtown, he pulls over to consult the map. He was totally confused and didn't know where he was or where he was supposed to go. And so since he was parked near a payphone, he quickly dials the man, and he's trying to find him and informs him that he's lost and that he can't find his way. Now, the man in Chicago proceeded to give him a speech, a lecture on self-determination, persistence, and the attitude of never giving up over the phone. The bewildered man, he gets back in the car and he begins to drive twice as fast and proceeded to get twice as lost as fast as he was going. Finally, in desperation, he makes another call to his client. He's a little agitated as he speaks to him again and tells him where he's at. This time, he gets a lecture about having a negative attitude. He's asked, what can you see from there? What is your vantage point? And so the guide starts to describe the four corners, explaining that on one side there was a bank, and on the corner there was a gas station. On the opposite corners there was a bookstore and a coffee shop. And so his friend, his client, told him to go into the bookstore and buy a positive book on mental attitude and see if that wouldn't change his negative attitude and his frustrated feelings. Now this guy, he's upset now. But he proceeds to read this book. He goes in there, he buys it, and he reads the positive thinking book that his client told him to buy. Now, he's so charged up, he jumps in his car and takes off at breakneck speed. He's lost, but he's so full of positive thinking that he doesn't even care. Now, obviously the lesson that we learn from this silly story is that all the positive thinking in the world will not help if we don't have the right roadmap. Now, just think of how many people just go through life trying to accomplish goals and endeavors only to find that we are reading the wrong map or ignoring the signs, the people, the opportunities that come our way that lead us down that right path in order for us to accomplish it. Now, we may be filled with positive thoughts, but we're still lost. And we feel like the faster that we go and the harder that we work and the harder that we're closer we'll be. But in all actuality, you're moving further away from achieving than you think. It's good to have a positive mental attitude, but it must be coupled with proper understanding and clarity of where you are, what the steps are to get you going, and then most importantly, how to get there. The point that I'm trying to make here is that in any endeavor that you seek to pursue, make sure you begin your journey by laying out those goals that you wish to achieve, and then planning each action step. Not the time to complete each action step, but the steps. Then follow through step by step as you journey on that path towards achievement. So there you have it. I want to thank you for taking time to watch this first call. I hope you take this message to heart, plan your journey to achievement, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.